Guess what? I did it. I've been talking about shaving off my eyebrows for a good month now, and I finally took the plunge. I have some regrets because this look is a little too like Ziggy play guitar. I'm used to having a little bit of fuzz up here, so I'm still getting used to it. Since I have so much free space and ability to draw in eyebrows however way I please, why the hell not try out new shapes and different things as eyebrows, especially things that aren't supposed to be eyebrows, but I will be fashioning into eyebrows anyway. First, I want to start off simple and do that whole like 20s, 30s silent film star / lounge singer songteuse eyebrow, like the really thin, really long benches. So let's see how that pans out. Should I start lower or higher? I want to start higher on the face because I want to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a wilting flower. I am so weak and vulnerable. Come protect me, oh strong, strong people. So we've got that one. Time to go on to the other side. Pray for me and this symmetry now in the hour of my death. Amen. Hey, not bad. That is from a fantastic song called Summer in Hell by Fred Schneider. And like, that's just kind of how I envision the afterlife for me. It's a whole bunch of my queer ass friends partying in hell with Fred Schneider and company. At least that's how I want the afterlife to be like. I look ridiculous. Next up, I want to show y'all what my like early 2000s tween ass thought would be the perfect eyebrow based on the current eyebrow trends of the time. One of my cousins, still because of how much she tweezed her brows during that era, has the shape, you know, that shape. The round one with the really skinny tails that looks kind of like male gametes. I'm glad that my hair grew back. I'm just gonna start explaining while I'm doing it. So the ideal brow that me, myself, thought was like the one that I was gonna have when I grew up because I was gonna be a sophisticated ass bitch. I was gonna be styling like the Eaton twins in the halls of my K through 8. They always looked fabulous. They were trendsetters. This roughly is the shape that I thought was gonna be it. A blocked off square thing here and then like a really super thin tail. I had my eyebrows tweezed like this for a hot second and then I never did it again until I was older because I was like, that fucking hurt. 10-year-old me definitely would think that me right now is hella cool, but like, oof. These go in a little too far. I remember that I tweezed where I didn't want any kind of unibrow thing happening to me, so I really just had my friends tweeze them way the fuck out. You know how like brows are supposed to be like sisters, not twins? Well, my brows weren't even friends and they weren't even fucking talking to each other. That is how far away that they were. That's much more like it. There we go. But yeah, those twins in my K through 8, they were like real life Bratz dolls. They're identical twins. They always had like, you know, the hottest threads, like the mini skirts and like the South Pole puffy jackets. And like they had their hair in a zigzag part with big hoops and they were always like snapping their gum and shit like that. I was so intimidated by them as a kid, and like they were obviously several grades above me, so like why would a grade schooler be talking to a middle schooler? Like what the fuck? But they, while intimidating, were fashion fucking icons. Okay, so this brow on the other side actually looks a little too normal. Ta-da! Someone get me a flip phone so I can angrily hang up by going, that shit was so satisfying. This look needs lip gloss, like it needs it. And what better one would be a squeezy tube full of sparkly, thick, sweet smelling goo. Like all that's missing from this is really frosty white eyeshadow and like shitty mascara, and then like that would be me trying on makeup in secret behind my mom's back. Glad that I've grown as a person and that my aesthetic ideals have changed since then. Let's do something a little bit different now, shall we? I have this fantastic box of things that I want to glue to my face. Lots of googly eyes. I've got star and heart and flower shaped little beads here. Rhinestones. Everything in here is like a 5-year-old's craft dream. So let's do some stuff. I think I'll go for a couple extra rows of eyes today. Why not? I've got a selection of colors. Let's do this. This is going to give me so many eyes to roll all at once. Hopefully any of the little stubbies of my brow hair that are there are not going to get pulled out by the lash glue I'm using to adhere these fuckers to my face. That in there. Get the lid properly where I want it to be. Fantastic. I've always wondered what it would be like to be able to use other animals like sensory arrays, like how birds and like some bugs and stuff have infrared in their vision so they can see flowers and stuff. I think it'd be really cool to walk around and see like that all the time. I'm kind of sad that gluing a whole bunch of eyes to my face is not going to be giving me a spider's perspective of the world. Like, I want to know, do they see in black and white? Do they have warped vision? Is it like a fisheye lens? Like, what is it like to look out of a spider's bod is my question. I just want to know. I have a pet bunny. His name is Bingus, and his eyes are on the sides of his head. So he's got this big blind spot in the center, and since I'm a human, or at least I think I'm a human, I have my forward-facing predator eyes. The way that I experience the world is totally different than him. Also, I want to know, do they see in full color? Like, what's the deal? How do they think? Do they think in pictures? Do they have an internal monologue? Like, I don't know. I want to know, but I don't know. I made the mistake of buying eyelash glue in like one of those brush tip dip containers like this instead of just a straight up tube, and I'm definitely regretting it right now because now the shit is getting everywhere and it's such a pain to deal with. Last one, please play nice. Ah yes, my eyebrows are complete. Do you see what I did there? I hope you did. This is a look. If I shimmy my head, the eyes wiggle. This is fun. I like this. It's also lovely to tap them and you can hear the little clicky clacks of the tiny little irises inside. Oh, this is a sensory experience. If you don't have eyebrows and if you have googly eyes lying around, I highly recommend doing this. This is the most fun I've had and you don't want to know how long. That was a bucket of fun. Start taking these guys off. Next up, since I have an ungodly amount of pressed glitters from that one company, you know, that one, the one where everyone complains about the pressed glitters, I don't actually hate them. I think that they are not necessary in all of the frickin' palettes that they put out, but I don't hate them. I've got yellow, orange, green, and kind of like a peachy iridescent color, and I think I'm gonna go with a peachy iridescent because like I just like that. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but we're just gonna go for it. Taking a brush and I'm just gonna slam that shit down. That's actually doing very, very well. The opacity of this glitter, oh my god, like girl, look, you need this in your life. Like this is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm being completely hyperbolic. This I should just do one day as my regular eyebrows because I am that effing gremlin. Yes, I'm going to destroy the waterways when washing my face. Yee! I think by doing my eyebrows in glitter, I've definitely leveled up in like, you know, that super competitive gay thing that we do. Like, everyone competes to see who's the gayest, and me by doing this, I've definitely gone up from like amateur to pro. I'm gonna be pro gay someday. I should have done this last because this is gonna be really hard to get off and it's gonna taint everything else that I do. Wow, maybe I should have had some foresight, but if I did, this wouldn't be one of my fucking videos, now would it? Like, this is actually legitimately fun. I like this. I like this. One thing after this, because my eyebrows are starting to get a little bit raw with all the rubbing. Plus, there's just glitter everywhere. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. It's fused with my skin. It's becoming one with my body. I am now a tiny percentage more dinosaur from all of the petrochemicals used to create this glitter. Lastly, Yes. Crazy eyelashes. I think I have ones that are slightly thicker than these ones, but still like super, super bushy and stuff like that. And I want to save those one day for like a Janice from the Electric Mayhem look, because she's a fashion icon. You can't deny it. So I'm really shit at putting on eyelashes on my like lash line, but something tells me putting these on my forehead are gonna be a little bit better. If it's hard, I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna put the flare towards the inner. Beep, 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 beep. Very special and very, very tender with where we place these things. Why do I do these things to myself? It's because I'm bored and it's starting to get to me. Let's just glue shit to my face as a way of coping. Oh no, bitch, no, that's not what you were supposed to do. You're fired. You had one job and you suck at it. Oh. This is, I guess, what an arched eyelash brow would look like. Let's see if I can get this one to... Oh my god, go home, eyebrows, you're drunk. Let's see if I can bat my eyebrows. Am I batting them? Is this working? Well, that was exciting. A great way to start my day. I'm definitely in a better mood now than I was before sitting down. Let me go peel these eyebrows off and get ready for the day. I must go cleanse my face. This video's over. Goodbye.